Hi, my name is Tyler Jernigan, and this is my summary presentation for my research project proposal for seasonal follicle development in rainbow trout Oncorhynchus micus and how it relates to water temperature and egg degradation through the breeding season. The research question that I would like to address is whether seasonal oocyte development in Oncorhynchus micus rainbow trout is dependent on localized water temperatures. Rainbow trout begin spawning in spring when water temperatures and day lengths begin to increase. The spawning season can last from spring all the way up through fall. In the paper Rime et al. 2004, egg quality has been found in rainbow trout to degrade throughout the breeding season as eggs, once they ovulate, are released into and stored inside the animal's body cavity in coelomic fluid. Like when you see a fish egg dissection, or if one is being filleted for seafood, you can see the large orange, typically orange ovaries. That are the eggs out in the coelomic fluid in the body cavity. This proposed study would seek to identify whether increased water temperatures, either from climate change or industrialization, such as from recreation or power plants around that body of water, lead to premature follicle development and therefore reduced egg viability at the time of spawning. Where the mother repository would come into play with this research is we could use slides from the mother repository, which includes pubertal Oncorhynchus micus ovaries. Follicle development in these slides can be categorized by the stage of development and counted to determine how many follicles at which stages are present at what times in the ovary. On the left, you can see an example of a rainbow trout ovary slice and multiple oocytes and follicles which are developing at different stages. For dataset generation, a dataset can be created to test for a correlation between water temperature and follicle development in order to support or reject the hypothesis that temperature causes early ovarian follicle development in rainbow trout. Information required to be included in the data set would be follicle development stage within the ovary slide samples, the number of each follicle at each stage, where they are and how many of them are along in their development at what time, and then some additional information that we would need that is not currently included in the mother repository include some sample collection data, such as the water temperature at time of specimen collection, and as well as the time and date that that collection was taken. Thank you for watching my summary presentation for this research project proposal. My references so far include Mother, the Multi-Species Ovary Tissue Histology Electronic Repository. Currently in this, I used it for the one example of a rainbow trout ovary slide, but there are other pubertal rainbow trout slides in the database. And then also cited is the Rime et al. Paper, which is primarily proteomic analysis of rainbow trout. However, it does have quite a bit of background information on rainbow trout ovulation and how the aging of eggs within coelomic fluid deteriorates and leads to poor egg quality later in the season.